everybody? Welcome to a Down and Nerdy Star Wars edition. As usual, the rest of the week is a Star Wars week, so we're trying to do special Star Wars for the whole week, as exhausting as that may be. So, today I have a special theory I'm excited to share with you, because now I have a YouTube channel so I can share my crazy and nerd theories with everyone around the world. Yep. Anyway, so the theory is, I think Jedis are just as bad as the Sith. Okay, so hear me out. Okay, first of all, before I go to my theory, I'm only using the official canon for the movies. So, extended universe, novelizations, everything that doesn't count anymore, because, you know, Star Wars divided everything up amongst whatever, divided everything up to their division and belongs to their own canon, their own continuity. So, I'm only using the movies because that's the most common thing to know. And also, it has a lot of evidence, and if you really just pay attention, there's a lot of evidence that shows otherwise, that Jedi are just the greatest thing in the world. Alright, so, episode 1, you know, Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, they go to the Splinter Booth for whatever reason, to stop the blockade, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so, they find Anakin. Qui-Gon finds Anakin. And since he has great power in the Force, takes him to the council. Council says he's too old. Let's examine that for a second. Why is Anakin too old? He's 9. Because he has his own mind. He's been raised. He had a mother. He had a family. He's lived life. He's seen people. You know how people are. They're assholes. They're jackasses. Whatever they are. But he knows now. He's seen stuff. Which means that he has his own mind made up. The rest of the Jedis come in at very, like, either a baby or very small toddlers. So they can indoctrinate them. What kind of... What organization? What kind of organization is that where you can't have your own mind? Like, there's no freedom. Now, Jedis are good. They save people. They do what's just and right, and for the universe and for the greater good and all that stuff. But does it seem okay to brainwash people to not have a choice? Say what you will about the Sith. Okay, and they're terrible. Kill them and torture them for their own selfish reasons and all that stuff. But if you pay attention, they have their own mind, mate. They can do what they want. Like, Dooku did whatever the heck he wanted. And it's a lot of backstabbing, but they had freedom. Okay? Jedis have no freedom. There's one set rule for Jedis. Anakin joins eventually because Qui-Gon dies and they feel bad for him because he died doing his thing by a Sith guy or whatever, and Obi-Wan takes over where Qui-Gon left off. Even though Obi-Wan's training wasn't completed, Anakin shows up. Then Palpatine shows up and he's like, oh, he has great things in his future, blah, 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 blah. Because Palpatine, as everyone knows, spoiler alert for those who never watched the prequels or Empire Strikes Back or just don't really like Star Wars, but thanks for watching the video. So he senses Anakin's immense power. I'm assuming he has sensed the power. Whatever. So him and Palpatine have a friendship. See, Palpatine was providing him the father figure he was looking for. Or grandfather figure, if you think about it too much, but he was being there, warm and concerned. He wasn't like the teachers in the. It's like Anakin walked into a elementary school or college looking for Christmas dinners and stuff, and that's not the case. You can't. They're not there for that. You're there to learn a specific skill set and to go out in the world and do great things. It's not a family. He was looking for the Jedi Order to be a family to him, and he didn't get a family. He got teachers and coldness, and you're doing wrong, stop that. You know, that was the problem. The reason Palpatine, and he gravitated towards Palpatine / the Emperor, is because Palpatine was treating him like a dad, treating him all, you know, nice and, oh, it's all right. No one's perfect, not even a Jedi. Look at Master Yoda, look at Master Windu, look at... So, of course, eventually Palpatine starts slowly telling him, like, hey, actually I'm a bad guy, and I know a lot about the Sith and the dark side and light. Actually, I know a lot about Jedis in general. And then, you know, Anakin kind of figures out that, oh, he's probably the Sith Lord. But he tells him he can save his wife, manipulating him. He wants to save his wife. The only person who knows he's married is Palpatine. And those are his kids, because he saw his wife dying from birth. So he goes to him, and eventually he ends up killing a Jedi, because he killed Mace Windu. Well, he didn't kill him, but he cut his hand off because he was about to kill Palpatine, and Palpatine's the only person to know how to save his wife. At least that's what Palpatine tells him. I know what's crap. Anyway, so Palpatine tells him, you know, I can save your wife, you know, but then Mace Windu tries to kill him because he is a Sith Lord and he should have killed him, and Anakin could have killed him too, but not the point. He was tricked, manipulated. And it sounds terrible that this guy was tricked and manipulated because he's a very powerful Jedi and he was used for the selfish means of Palpatine. And that's exactly what an evil person would do. Or would it? In A New Hope, Obi-Wan Kenobi tells Luke, your father. Well, first of all, let's go back. Let's go back a little bit. First of all, Luke was like 20. If anything, he was 18 or 19. Okay? That's when he got trained. He got trained when he was 18, 19. Anakin was 9. You tell me Luke didn't have his mind made up at 18, 19, living on a moisture farm, wanting great things for his life, just like his father before him, at half his age? What? Anyway, so, tells him that his father, he knew his father. He followed his father, the Clone Wars and all that stuff like that, you know, blah, 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 blah. But Darth Vader killed your father. Flag on the play. That's a gross overstatement. Yeah, okay, everyone goes to that whole Anakin and Darth Vader are technically not the same person thing or whatever like that. But that's not true. I mean, yeah, that's not true at all. I don't care what anybody says. Because everyone's like, oh, well, you know, genuinely they're two different people. And then, because one has a mentality like this and one has a blue lightsaber and he doesn't have the voice of James Earl Jones. Whatever, bro. I'm not taking that crap, alright? The fact that Darth Vader did not kill Luke Skywalker in Empire Strikes Back means that he had pity on him, knowing that was his son. And he told him, I am your father. Like, if Luke was Obi-Wan, if it was Luke Kenobi, he'd be dead. If it was Luke Windu, he would be dead. If it was anybody else, he would be dead, okay? Anakin does not care about this stuff. Anakin / Darth Vader does not care. They're the same person. I want to hear that crap. Boom. So, basically, Obi-Wan lied. He just straight up lied to Luke like, your dad's dead. Your dad is so dead by Darth Vader. Vader betrayed and killed your father, his exact words. Luke now has in mind, hey, that jerk-off killed my dad. I gotta kill him back. Fast forward, Empire Strikes Back. Get trained by Yoda. But Yoda tells him, do not go to your friends in Cloud City. Vader's trying to trick you. It's a trap. He's trying to trick you into going up there. Luke didn't listen. He went to go fly away. Listen to this line. Listen to what Obi-Wan says as he flies away. He says, it's okay. There is another. As if this guy's disposable. I'm sorry, that's fucked up. If I have a student somewhere or whatever, I'm teaching somebody and he's just like, oh, I'm gonna do something really dangerous, I'm not gonna be like, well, I got another valedictorian right here. That's the worst thing in the world. That's a human person who's gonna go fight and might die. And the only thing he says is, we got a backup. We got a backup plan. Does that sound alright to you? No, it shouldn't. Okay, so we get there and Vader tells him, oh, I'm your dad. He's like, nah, not my dad. He's like, yeah, I'm your dad. He's like, nah. Anyway, you know why he told him that? Because he knew Luke wasn't gonna kill him if he knew his dad was still alive. Luke would never kill Darth Vader knowing it was his dad. He planned on using Luke as a Jedi assassin to kill the Dark Lord Darth Vader. Because he knew Luke would just strike him down if he didn't care about him. He already destroyed everybody on the Death Star. He's a genocidal monster. He's killed people before. He'll do it again. But my point is, dude, that's messed up. Like if somebody, if I was raised by somebody else and they were like, hey, you know that guy over there killed your dad? And Wolverine did in X-Men Origins. He thought that dude was killing his dad. He stabbed him, found out it was his own dad. See, Luke didn't find out. Luke didn't have a moment where that guy cut his hand off and he found out his dad in some dramatic way. Oh, Logan, hi, I'm your father. And he's like, no, it's impossible. No, there was none of that. He was just like, dead. But Luke didn't have the opportunity. If Luke had the opportunity, he would have killed Darth Vader cold-blooded. They wanted to use him as a weapon. Does that sound familiar? A group of old Jedis and arguably more skilled in the Force than a Skywalker, training him for years and telling him, oh, you need to go kill that guy. And he goes kill him. And it's like, manipulation. Yoda and Obi-Wan manipulated Luke just as bad as Palpatine manipulated Anakin. The very end of Return of the Jedi, Luke is, fighting his dad, cuts his hand off. Good, now kill him and join my side. And Luke is like, no, I'm a Jedi. Like my father before me throws lightsaber away, which I thought was a really stupid thing. Ooh, baby, you need that. Pick it up. Pick it up. Anyway, so doesn't do it. Anakin sees his son on the ground getting electrocuted to death. Grabs the old man and throws him off the edge of the cliff. Let's go ahead and compact this real quick. Obi-Wan and Yoda manipulated Luke into killing Darth Vader because they weren't powerful enough to do. And why is that? Because the Skywalker lineage are the most powerful Jedis for whatever reason in the world in the Star Wars universe. They were using Luke to kill Darth Vader because they could not. But they manipulated him. I don't care which way you say it. Yeah, it was for the greater good to kill Darth Vader. Darth Vader was killing people by droves. He was killing people for, oh my God. But at the end of the day, they manipulated him to doing it. Why? Technically, as horrible as it sounds, in the original trilogy, there were a lot of Jedis. Jedis had a temple. People knew them. They had to sign autographs. They were generals in the army. If you have millions and thousands of light side users and like 4 or 5 dark, you see that's not balance. Anakin's prophecy was to bring balance to the Force, right? And that's not balance. It's like millions over here and like maybe 20 or maybe a couple hundred of anything over here. That's not balance. Balance is equal parts. And as far as we saw in the movies, at the end of Revenge of the Sith and beginning of New Hope, there was Palpatine and Palpatine and Darth Vader. You had Obi-Wan and Yoda. That's balance. They had 4. It was 4, 2 and 2. The Rumble in the Jungle. It was 2-on-2 fight. That's equal because they wanted no Sith. That's not balance. See, I personally believe that Anakin and Luke represent true balance in the Force because they're not perfectly good. They use their emotions for their advantage. They use their strength they get from their emotions for their advantage. But that doesn't make them evil. I think the only reason that Anakin went evil was because that was the only way to get what he wanted for his wife, his emotions, his love. That doesn't make him evil. It's a shade of gray. But there's no shade of gray with Jedi. So it's either you're good 100% or you're bad. So he had no choice. His mind was made up. He loved his wife. If you really love somebody like that, yeah, it was the only person he had. And he didn't love the Jedi Order. They didn't love him. You couldn't love somebody who was trying to teach you just all right, go out there, try to find love in your boss at work. Moral of the story is Jedi's manipulated just as bad as the Sith manipulated. For their own selfish reasons. The Skywalkers are nothing but weapons to use against the other side. But the Skywalkers should have their own side. Just the Skywalkers. Just the path of the Skywalker. And if you in the way, you probably gonna get messed up. Because between the Skywalkers, they got two Death Stars down. Lord knows how many Sith they killed. It's a very dangerous family. So my thing is, I'm not Jedi or Sith. I walk with the Skywalkers. Anyway, till next time, guys. Stay nerdy.